check here.
Lights ready.
Watch for the lights. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go. Sot gets a good start off the line. Look at Crackdev. Look at where he is. He's right behind Sot off the start. But you can see the pack of hounds behind all the two.
Skypro is going for the lead.
It looks like he's trying to go for the lead. Look at that Red Bull. Skype.
The Red Bull of Skypro.
No, Skypro gonna try to go on the outside of that McLaren of Sot. Gonna try to go maybe look for a move through. Now onto the straight for the DRS. Not really for the DRS quite yet. It's just going to be free wing. And as we go down into the next few corners, Skypro gets the fastest first sector, even though Sot is leading. And it's only a 0.03 of a second is the gap between these two. And then they tumble down through the second sector. Now into the third sector. Who's going to get to the line first? It looks like Skypro has overtaken something the lead as he dives down the inside of that hairpin. Now going through these next few corners into the final few corners, Skypro is going to continue in the lead, in his charge to try and lead us away. Look at Sot with that absolute beautiful of an exit out of chicane. And that is Sot in the lead for the current moment. It's Sot to Skypro, to Crackdev, to Yushi, to Speed, for Rage, to Zeus, to Just Maxi, Domo, Ryan, and Poco to round out the top 10. But as we move into these next few stages of this race, you can see Crackdev, Yushi, and Speed for Rages just trying to get that last step on the podium for now. It's really just a race between Crackdev and the rest of the grid, and Skype and Sot just out ahead.
And Sot sets another purple sector one.
And
don't forget, the overtake mode now actually works.
And
so it'll help drivers keep up now.
Thank you very much. And so Sot is gonna now try and pull away from the pack, just trying to extend the gap. Not trying to use too much of his ERS though. Remember, if you do deplete too much, you can't gain as much back as fast as the 2025 cars is obviously. And now going through these final few corners, you can see Sot still leading us away, but Skypro hanging back in the shadows, just getting ready, just setting up an attack as we have a huge fight behind him. Just 4 cars in this fight, literally for third. As they go through the next few corners, you can see Crackdev trying to stay ahead of this pack. Yushi just trying to stay ahead of Speed for Rages, really, as Domo falls behind to the pack of Just Maxi and Zeus. But as we go back to the pack of Crackdev, Yushi, and Speed for Rages, you can see that these three, they're literally side-by-side racing only between Yushi and Crackdev now, as they start to even out in the race. And really, it looks like Just Maxi's just getting a lot of speed on Speed for Rages. Just Maxi finding pace in the early stages of this race. Obviously, he's on the medium compounder tires, while Speed for Rages, Yushi, and only Crackdev, sorry, is on the hard compound, but the rest are on medium.
Yushi gets a slowdown.
And Yushi does get a slowdown, and that's very unfortunate for the Japanese driver to try and help his chances to try and get his mark on the championship. But you can see Sot just out ahead, already a 1 second gap by lap 4. And Skypro just seemingly just dropping further and further behind. And Speed for Rage is now ahead of Crackdev already. We missed the fight. And Speed for Rage is now ahead of Crackdev. Just Maxi looking behind, but you can see the pack of Zeus. No, Zeus is falling behind, but the pack of Ryan, Domo, Yushi, and Zeze, they're all in that train to try and get 6th place, really. And as they move up into the straight, all free DRS. Now, just who has the better slipstream going into this next chicane? It looks like Zeze just trying to hold on to it, but Domo is going to try to maybe overtake him. I can't really see because of the lag, but you can see there, he's going to try to go down the inside, maybe no, he's going to look to the inside, going to try to go down the inside of the hairpin, maybe. And no,
on the scene is Zeus now. It's going to turn into a 5-way battle here.
It is pretty soon going to turn into a 5-way battle as we move into the next few stages of this battle, but you can see just Maxi getting ahead of Skypro. Skypro's falling all the way back. He's got a penalty, and that's brought him into the clutches of Zeze. He's now
on the worn soft.
Softs, worn softs are not really that good on these cars. They will punish you if you are too aggressive on worn softs. So you can see Zezep, Yushi, Domo, and Ryan just all in this fight. We're just waiting to see who is the victor. And as we go onto the back straight with the slipstream and the overtake online, it just looks like Zezep just gonna pull away. Maybe he could have tried to look for a move on Sky Pro. Ooh. Look at that. He's just right behind. And Speed for Ages is falling behind as well. So that promotes Crackdev back into second place. Just Maxi now on the podium. And Skypro right behind him. Speed for Ages behind him. And Zeze behind him as well. The pack of cars, they're bunching up once again.
They're catching Maxi now.
They're all catching Maxi. Crackdev and Sot are just in their own world right now. As Skypro is going to try to look for a move, maybe. No. I was thinking he was going to look for a move down into the chicane, but he might make a move down into turn one, maybe. The two horses are fighting behind as we speak. And I can't tell where's where. But just know that Just Maxi is still ahead and Skypro still behind. And Speed for Rage is barely holding on to life. It has Zeze.
Oh, Yushi gets another slowdown.
Yushi, no. Unfortunate for the Japanese driver, gonna fall into the clutches of Zeus. And that's probably gonna kill his chances of winning this race. Really. And just to see where they are right now, Skypro and Zeze.
Oh, Zeze goes wide.
And Speed. They're all going into here.
That's a slowdown for the Haas.
Zeze has a slowdown. He's going to fall into clutches of Yushi. And so that's not really good for him. But Speed for Rages will benefit from that. And he's going to get ahead of Skypro as well. And going to continue on into this race. Going to hold his position in fourth. Just Maxi, third place in this race. And also just letting you know, he has the number 3 car in third place, which is really ironic, as he's also slowing down a little bit. Look at where Speed for Ages is. He's right on the rear, sniffing that rear. Look at that.
I was gonna say, I thought Maxi had a gap. But I thought
I was schizophrenic for a second. I thought, wait, no, what? How? What? The gap is extended back. So I am schizophrenic.
Yeah, that's just
apparently. So just Maxi is starting to push the pace. He needs to start to try and keep these cars behind. He needs to try and look for his podium to try and maybe make his season a little bit better, a little bit sweeter. As Sot is just leading out ahead. I can't even say anything about that. But now going back to the fight between just Maxi and maybe Speed for Rages. Speed for Rage is closing in quite close. He's getting quite close. Speed for Rage is right on the rear. And maybe down into turn one. He'll try to maybe look for a move here because he's only 3 tenths behind of Just Maxi. Just might look for a move. There is a window where if Just Maxi goes just that little bit wide, and as you can see there, he does go a little bit wide as I say that. And Speed for Rage is now all over the back of that Williams. Maybe Just Maxi's just going to deploy down this back straight, try and create the gap once again, but you can see that.
Oh yeah, he does. He saved all the battery for that. Someone else got a slowdown. I think it was Yushi again. Because Yushi has now fallen into 11.
Oh god, not a good looking for the Japanese driver. Obviously, he wants to finish into the points as he's trying to. The pack of cars that are fighting for that final points position is very, very competitive. Zeus, Yushi, and Pucko. Yep. Obviously, 3 really good drivers, 3 really decent drivers, trying to fight for that last points position. Just unfortunately, they had a couple of penalties at the start of the race, and you can see Domo gonna go into the pits first. The first one to pit. And he's gonna go on to another set of softs.
Another soft? What?
So we're gonna see what the strategy call is here. He might go into a set of mediums for the final stint of this race, but you can see here, back to the fight between Just Maxi and Speed for Ages. You can see Speed for Ages just trying to close in, but the gap's just not enough. The wall of Just Maxi is just overwhelming him, but as I say that,
never mind that.
He's gonna go right past. He's gonna just blast past Just Maxi. And he can't even do anything about it, as I think he's depleted his battery over the last few laps. And now Speed for Ages has that battery advantage. Try and maybe just pull away just that little bit. Try and bridge that gap so he doesn't get re-overtaken by Just Maxi. And as we can see, onto the final chicane, onto the main.
Let's get back straight here.
It's pretty much over or not. Just Maxi has a little bit of ERS. He has a little bit of energy left. But it doesn't look like it. Sky Pro goes into the pits, yeah. So he's going to go on to the mediums. So it's a soft medium strategy. So I'm pretty sure he's going to go on to another set of mediums. Where is Domo going to come out? Domo's going to come out right beside Sky Pro. It's getting close as we're getting into turn 2. Domo is right there with Sky Pro, and he's going to overtake him with the hot soft compound attire compared to the
Yushi gets another penalty.
And Yushi, just really unfortunate today. It's just unable to catch a break. Unable to catch a break. He needs the weekend to get, really. Ryan is trying his best to probably try and catch up to the pack ahead of him, which is Zeze, which is pretty much really far ahead. I don't think he's catching him. But let's see where this ends up.
How the hell has Maxi gone ahead of Speed Rage?
Speed for Rages, I think he got a penalty, Speed for Rages. He might have just gotten a penalty. A fresh one as well. And Just Maxi's just going to go right back past. And all the work that Speed for Rages has done is undone. And sought into the distance, obviously, especially Crackdev into the distance. This looks like 2023.
Both of them are just
Formula 1 all over again.
Right now.
Just Maxi trying to hold on, really, and I think Speed for Ages just got another. Nope, Just Maxi got a penalty. Sorry.
Oh, Maxi, yeah.
And they switched positions once again, and so Speed for Ages now back in third place. So just gotta watch out for these penalties, because it might just be a really, really, really weird race. As we go into the next few corners, you can see here, going down the grid, you can see Domo just trying to defend for Sky Pro, not able to pull away that much. And Domo is going to try to maybe try and hold on the inside, but I don't know. There's a Ferrari into the wall.
Yeah, that's Zeus.
That's Zeus. Zeus is out of this race, and Domo is going to stay ahead of Sky Pro as well.
Alright, now Domo and Yushi go to the pit at the same time.
Yushi and... Is that Zeze? Yushi and Zeze, they both go into the pits.
Zeze, yeah.
So, Zeze is going to go onto a fresh set of softs. Yushi going to go to a fresh set of hards.
That's the opposite.
So, very different strategies we see here. And as well as Sot. Sot has pitted onto a set of hard compound attire. Now behind Speed for Ages, but this man is just going to blast through in a couple of seconds because these guys, their tires are gone. These guys have been on these tires for 12 laps, and as you can see, just becoming the Lando Norris of 2026. He's just trying as best as he can to do his best mushy impression. As now going through these next few corners, he's just mounting the pressure on Speed for Ages. Speed for Ages is going to stay off on another lap. Just Maxi as well going to stay off on another lap. But you can see there, Zenzep going to get the fastest second sector of this race. And going to try to look to the inside. No. Speed for Ages is going to try to deny it. But as he goes, tries to go down the outside. No, he's going to turn into a switchback. No, he's just going to still stay on the outside. And maybe not. But now going into the next few corners, you can see Sot just has that extra grip. No, but he didn't get a penalty.
Oh.
So Kraktev in the lead might just have this. Speed for Rages in second. Just Maxi now in third. And now Sot has his work cut out for him to try and re-overtake these cars. Obviously in dirty air is not going to help.
He's driving a fan on track. I was like, what the fuck am I hearing?
Zeus is driving the Red Bull fan. He's just supporting his rival team. It's just, like the most peak shit I've ever seen. Anyways, Zeze again setting a few fastest laps. He's really on the pace of Sot if he does have the tires.
All right, now
remember Sot. Oh, Sot has passed Speed for Rages. What? Oh no, Speed for Rages has gone into the pits.
Yeah,
and
it's Maxi.
He's gonna pass out just Maxi. But as I was saying, Zeze has the pace on the soft compound tire compared to Sot's medium compound tire, and that is the difference because. Even with Zeze being on the soft compound tire, he's still 4/10 behind Sot's fastest lap.
All right, if you were Kraktev, when do you pit?
Where do you pit? If you are Kraktev, I would say about now.
Will he go to the soft?
I'd say about now to try and go maybe onto a set of mediums or softs, try and catch back up to Sot, because right now Sot has the hard compound tire. He's gonna try to go long here.
All right, let's see. Does he go to the pit? No, he doesn't. He stays out.
Kraktev is gonna still stay out. The pace is pretty not that equal. Kraktev is setting 111 9s, and Yushi is setting 110 8s. And so it's a 1.1 seconds every single lap. So I think if I was Kraktev, I would have pitted last lap to try and cover off that tire gap, really. As Kraktev is that Sky Pro he's lapping? No, that's not Sky Pro he's lapping. Sorry, we're missing a fight between Speed for Rages and Domo. And as you can see, Domo is just trying to hound the two Haases, but the Haas just working together, trying to work together. Zeze and Speed for Rages.
Sky Pro is right there.
Sky Pro is in the background just to pick up any pieces that comes out of this fight. But you can see Domo gonna try to go down the inside, gonna go a little bit deep, and coming out of the corner, his exit is compromised, and you can see Sky Pro coming back into that fight. And now going all the way down into this long right-hander into a hairpin. It's going to be maybe Sky Pro out ahead of Domo. And yes, it is. Domo gets a slowdown as Yushi is promoted. And Just Maxi is also pit, by the way, just to let you guys know that is Just Maxi ahead of Domo. As Domo also pits again.
Oh. Interesting.
He's gonna try to go for an insane pit strategy that we've never seen before. He's gonna probably have to go on a set of mediums.
Yeah, he is.
He's gone to a set of mediums.
Yeah, that's.
And so
that's
now
required.
the question is, when is Kraktev gonna come in? Is the most crucial question, because we know he's gonna come out in front of Zeze. That's like confirmed. He's gonna come out in front of Zeze, but. The problem is, where is he? Is he going to come out? Is he going to try to catch up the Sot, which is going to be a insurmountable task because Sot is putting on his best mushy impression and literally just trying his best to try and win this race as dominantly as possible.
Yushi has overtaken.
I'm still going to stay out. He's still going to stay out. So I don't know what is this doing, but. I don't know if there's safety cars in this league, but which I'd assume there's none. So I don't know what Kraktev is doing to try and extend his lead. He's just sliding out of the corners. You can see that smoke from the tires. He's just oversteering and understeering all over the place with those hard compound tires. He needs to start to think about when he's gonna pit. Cractive, your other teammate is not here. You need to try and gain as many points as possible. If you can win this race, it would be perfect for your team. But Sot is just doing an absolute mega job, really. Catching up to as well as Zeze. Look at Zeze. Zeze got 3 seconds on Cractive. Just on that 1 second.
Oh, Zeze!
Just actually.
He hit the wall! He lost his front wing!
Zeze is gonna get a huge slowdown now. He's gonna be quite slow. Speed for Rages is gonna pass him. Not quite. As he's just driving with a damaged car. Just perfectly fine. He's just perfectly fine. There's no like drawbacks. No, he's gonna go into pits.
He goes to the pit, yeah.
And Zeze is gonna hit the wall as he comes in. That doesn't matter. He's going on to another set of mediums. I saw another set of soft. Sorry.
Soft, yeah.
Should be.
That is a lengthy pit stop. And now Yushi and Ryan is gonna overtake him.
There's an investigation for hacking. What? How is he investigated for hacking? Just because it could have just been because Cractive is like slow. Like we know that. Now Cractive's not on the soft compound tire. If he catches the same amount, it doesn't mean that he is hacking. Anyway, Sot out ahead. 7 seconds now is the gap. I don't know if Cractive has enough.
If you see the leaderboard, the best time of Zeze, that's faster than the world record, if I can recall it.
Oh God. Okay, so he might be hacking, ladies and gentlemen.
He might be
hacking. He just might be hacking. Just slightly maybe hacking. So,
it might be a Solara Hasu.
Or it might just be Zeze just running the absolute most insane setup I've ever seen. And he's gotten a full stack of battery just to do that. And he's somehow gotten the perfect lap. Which is insane to me. So, has the fastest lap point for now.
Cractive's won!
As Cractive doesn't have a front wing. He needs to start to think about another pit stop, which is going to hurt him. Because Speed for Rages is right there with him as well. 5 seconds behind only. So he's going to come out ahead of just Maxi. So this race now is just between if Cractive can try to salvage his race, try and maybe finish in front of Speed for Rages, but the problem is Speed for Rages is just about to pass him in a couple of moments' time. If he doesn't pit, which actually Speed for Rages is actually losing time to Cractive without a front wing. So I don't think there is a problem with him without running a front wing. He's still not running a front wing, but he's still overtaking people. He's lapping another car.
The active
man is just out of this world with this pace. This pace is absolutely perfect, apparently.
So, the guy Zeze, who I think he's...
Wait, no.
He's hacking. He's hacking, right?
Wait, no. Hold on. Is Cractive's wing still on? Because I see a part of his wing still on. It's just
but the active arrow doesn't work now.
Oh yeah.
So it's not gonna get straight mode.
I guess he's just accepting the fact that he won't have it, and just gonna continue on this race. He needs to hold on, really. And Speed for Rages is still losing time somehow. Yeah. He's still gaining time to start, which is insane to me. So yeah, really just confusing times here in RCF1, WCF1, what's it called? Chapia. What's it called again?
It's RCF1.
RCF1. Okay, RC. So remote control cars. Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Cractive just going to try to hold on. Speed for Rages in the background, not really catching him. As we move on to the next few stages of this race, Ryan and Zezep. Zezep he's now calmed down. He's not even lapping near the times he was lapping. So I don't know where he got that pace from. I'm going to be so real. 1:12.2 now.
That's
It's
a bit
insane.
fishy, isn't it?
If he was hacking and he was a good and what you call that, he was already setting records before we knew he was hacking, then he would be fine because he would basically be undetected because we wouldn't know. We literally wouldn't know if he was setting world records. Anyways, Zezep is gonna try his best to maybe try to even barely overtake Yushi. At the start of this race, we thought Zezep wasn't gonna be setting world record lap times, but apparently he's just better than everyone. He's better than Mushy, he's better than Thax, he's better than Sot, he's better than Crackdev, he's better than who else is in there? Poco, he's better than Maxi. Actually, no, he could be better than Maxi. He's better than Yushi, and all those other guys. All the others are bull crap. This is a legend in Zezep. Zezep, legend, guys. Just trust me. I know Zezep like no other. He's a legend in everyone's eyes. No one can deny that. As we're just waiting, we're literally bored waiting for the final few stages of the race. As Zezep's barely holding on to 7th after setting world record lap times. Oh, he's starting to catch back up. He's starting to use his pace. Where is that world record lap pace? We need that back, Zezep. We need that back to prove your innocence. Where is it? We need it. Zezep is gonna try to maybe look for a move on Yushi. I think he's incrementally using it. I swear to God. On my life, he's incrementally using it. There's no way. Man. He's gonna try to go into the next few corners. It's the battle for 6th and 7th.
No, he's catching the Yushi again.
And he's catching up, and he's gonna go into turn 1. He's gonna dive down the inside. We know this is gonna get banned anyway, so
it's just hilarious now.
Promo and Amazing Chem just fighting for 9th place now.
He's gonna head off Yushi now.
He's gonna head of Yushi. Zeza, use all your pace to catch up to Sky Pro. He's 4 seconds only. He's only 4 seconds ahead. Actually, no, catch up to Salt while we're at it. Catch up to Salt while you're at it. Set a 101. Set a 101. Oh, no, he's losing out to Yushi again. Oh man.
God.
Oh god, this is not really.
Where's that world record pace, man?
He's lapping the same laps as Yushi. Okay, the thing is, if he was lapping like 1:11 8s or 9s, we would accept it because it's like pretty close to Sot. But the fact that he's known to not be the fastest driver on the grid is concerning. But if he was just lapping a little bit slower than Sot, we'd have considered him just being really fast on a really lucky day.
He's actually lifting.
We would just let it off. But he put in a 108.1 in a race in that matter.
So this is what's funny. He is actually lifting on the straights. I was on board in the car.
Oh, and he's getting caught out, and he's gonna go into the Hall of Shame. And so we're basically waiting. This is literally just Formula 1 2023.
What the fuck is that straight line, bro?
Welcome to Zezep Straight Line Speed. How can we help you? You know what I just remembered? Zezep has the 2019 Ferrari engine.
So fast that he needs to lift through the car.
He's so fast. He's so fast that when he has to brake, he has to lift first before he brakes, because he can't comprehend when to brake when he's going on that fast on the straight. He's losing so much time.
He's lifting to the final corner for some reason.
I don't know, man. He might just be like using his extra F1 2019 speed, but that's Yuji's gonna overtake Sky Pro. This fight is actually screwing up to be a good one.
Slow. Look, what the fuck? What?
Choppy, we'll discuss that after the race. If this is live streaming, you're gonna get demonetized.
Yeah,
But I don't think you can get demonetized anyway.
But here comes Sot, he's gonna
Oh,
cross.
Yushi up to the fight.
It's Sot onto the final lap. We'll check on him later. He's irrelevant to this race because Yushi and Zeza just having an insane fight right now. Yushi is just gonna try to hold on to a hacker behind him. You know, if Zezep was just a tad slower than Sot, which now he's listening to me because he's doing a 1:12.3, and when Sot's doing a 1:12.1, he's now listening to me. But if he was doing this every lap before he started, if he didn't send the 1:08 and he did like a 1:11, I don't know, 0.96, whatever, it would have been believable as his fastest lap. But not a 1:08.1, man.
He's faster than the world record. Alright,
So
Sot has the up.
rounding the final couple of corners, this man has been so irrelevant this race. We haven't talked about him since lap 1. Now rounding the final couple of corners, he's gonna come home to win the Czech Grand Prix, and he's gonna win here in the Czech Republic to take. I don't know how many wins he has already, but he's gonna take first place. Crackdown gonna come around the final corner with his broken front wing, and he's still capping Speed for Rages like he's nothing. And he's gonna come home to take second. Speed for Rages gonna come around the final chicane to take home third to finish that podium place, and gonna take the last place for Champagne. Just Maxi having an absolute perfect race, just solid all round. Just Maxi gonna put in fourth. Yushi right behind him in fifth. Zezep is gonna put in sixth somehow. He's behind Yushi. Just Maxi Speed for Ages cracked him, and Sot, even though he set the lap time.
Okay, I have to end stream because we're all gonna get banned right after the stream. So we just need to. I'm ending stream right now, okay? But I'm not ending the stage yet. First of all, we have a lot of things to talk about. Is Zezep fucking hacking?
Yes, he is.
He already left the server.
Probably did.
He left the
Zezep
server.
already left the server. What a bitch! Holy shit!